Soviet films aren't actually propaganda. People keep commenting, oh, this is just Soviet propaganda on the film breakdowns that I post, and it confuses me until I realize that people actually haven't watched these movies because, well, there's no good subtitled version available, usually. Don't get me wrong, it's not that they have no propaganda whatsoever. Of course they do, but it's not any more than, like, Top Gun Maverick is propaganda for the US military, or Crazy Rich Asians is propaganda for capitalism. Are they showing elements of communist life in a good light? Of course they are. That may seem very foreign to people in the US because it's a very different culture. But I think people would be surprised by how much of the films are actually making fun of the communist government and making a comment on it. And that's part of why I love these films so much, because the creative people involved, the writers, the directors, the actors, they managed to say something, to say what they wanted to say, and sneak it past the Soviet censors so that there was no way that they could argue that it wasn't okay for Soviet media. They show how creative people, even in really oppressive circumstances, still found a way to express themselves. And I think that's awesome. And that's what I'm reminded of every time I watch these movies. I really wish I could find some really good subtitled versions of these movies. I'm trying. But I'll also try to post some examples of what I'm talking about. And I'll subtitle them myself. And to the people saying that in the US, you can make a movie about whatever you want, only if you have the money, or only if the people with the money let you.